Peace, family. Peace again. If you have already seen a deck a day and you are now getting another fix for Oracle observations going into the extended for this supermoon, full moon in Libra. We're going to start off with Moonology, as I used for a deck a day, to get our foundation message, and then we will build upon that, going into some tarot, Pamela Coleman Smith, We Speak Your Name, for clarification. And then we're going to go into another deck for confirmation, and then affirmation. Not sure where I'm going to go yet in regards to the decks, but we'll see what spirit speaks. But foundation energy, full moon vibes, we're definitely going to start off with our Moonology deck. So let's see what the energy has in store for us. If you had the opportunity again to see a deck a day, then you've got some preliminary. If you haven't, I always do recommend when there's an extended on the same day as a deck a day, which is usually for the full moons and new moons, or very, strong portal energies, to start off with a deck a day, just to kind of see how things often build in regards to the message. And there it is. Give thanks, spirits, angels, ancestors, Orisha. We're going to go with that because the energy is obviously quite potent. We are told to meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. This energy is very, very aligned with this Libra moon. Again, if you watched a deck a day, then I did kind of give a little spiel in regards to love and justice, and Libra being about balance and harmony, and ruled by Venus. So we've got love and we've got finances and stuff all mixed in as well. And it's important to find our balance, and it's important to maintain our boundaries and to breathe through this very emotional, very intense moon. Again, it is a super moon, so that just means in layman's terms that the moon is much closer to Earth, to us, than usual. So we are going to feel that intensity. Full moons are about culmination energy. As it rises the tides, it literally rises the energy in the water in our bodies as well. So especially given it being a super moon, it's going to be that much more heightened. So meditating and contemplating is really, really important during this time, because it is also about finding balance. When we're not really sure what is out of balance, it is only taking that time to meditate. And I love the fact that it is not just about meditating, it's about contemplating. Libra is also an air sign, so that is also very much about the intellect and about the mind and being in our thoughts, right? We have to think about our feelings and our thoughts. When we meditate, we can just kind of tap in and tune into our feelings. But then we take it to the next level. I always believe that it's about feelings first. The feelings can't really be dictated. That's just reaction. That's just response. That is something that you can't really control. Your thoughts, in some ways, you can control. Things kind of pop in, pop out. You can deviate. You can try to convince yourself of something. Again, the thoughts and the mind are also very much ruled by ego and by intellect. And oftentimes our ego is there to gas us up, to protect us in some ways, but our feelings are our feelings. You can convince yourself of certain things in regards to the mind and the ego, but your feelings don't lie. That is, truly about the heart and what you're feeling deep down. That's where I believe God truly resides, that I am energy truly resides. So when we think about meditating and contemplating, it really is about synthesizing the heart and the mind, and it is so important to have those two in balance. I love the energy of the Pisces, the fish. It's always two fish, and you're thinking about that yin-yang energy, as you can see, which definitely tunes in to how important it is to visually have aids of balancing. So this is a perfect alignment in regards to this energy with this moon. Again, all about the scales of balance, the scales of justice, and making sure that we're evaluating things, that we are meditating, that we are contemplating, again, the feeling of it and the thinking of it, and making sure that it's exactly what it is that feels right, and then as a result is something that we can express once we synthesize with our thoughts. So that is our foundation message, and I give thanks again to our angels and our ancestors. And Pamela Coleman Smith, we speak your name. Thank you to the Orisha, the Neteru, Ascended Masters, Sages, Sibyls, Starseeds, for the messages, for the collective, for this super moon, pink moon, this love moon, so perfectly pink, heart chakra energy in Libra. What is the clarification for this foundation? Meditate and contemplate. Give thanks. Beautiful. Ooh. Let's just take that stack right there. It's a lot of cards, a lot of energy. We have got Two of Cups. That is perfect balance, perfect harmony, ideal card for this energy, because this is about love. This is about finances. This is about partnership. This is about union. The number 2, perfectly aligned with the idea of balance, meditating, contemplating, looking at the 2 fish in alignment here. Dare I miss the fact that fish are about fertility and abundance. So there it is right there with perfect alignment as well with this Libra new moon, Libra full moon, and that balance energy. And the fact that Venus again rules Libra, bringing in our finances and love and that balance between the two. This is kind of quintessential card to align with that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oof, quite beautiful. Look at this energy. You know, I do read reversals, so I'm just kind of looking at them like this, and I'm going to pull the cards out as they came through. We've got the Fool in reverse. The Fool energy is all about taking a leap of faith. It's like, this is what I want, this is what I see, I have everything I need, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to show it to you upright just so that you can see it. So you can see the Fool, again, the 0 card, right? It's really that new beginning energy. It's really deciding, I'm just going to go for it, all in kind of energy. With it in reverse, gives us an energy of, we may be overthinking something, which is very, very possible in regards to a Libra moon, especially considering the fact that it is an air sign and again aligns with the mind, the ego, the intellect. So try in your meditating and contemplating that you're not overthinking anything. It's important to contemplate. That's why I love the fact that you're bringing in, that this card brings in not just meditating, but contemplate, process what it is that came through. When you meditate, sometimes people say you have to clear your mind. It's not about always clearing your mind. It's about letting the mind roam so that you can see what comes through. And as a result from there, you either get your downloads or you get things that it is that you want to reassess or look at further that you may not have been paying attention to in those busy moments. And it's in that stillness, it's in that silence that you start to actually see what it is that you need to then now contemplate after the information has just come through. So with this Fool card in reverse, I would just say to try your best to not over contemplate, overthink, talk yourself out of, I'm not ready, I'm not sure. You know, everything that we follow up after I am with, we are literally putting an order up to the universe. It's a command. We are the authorities of our universe, and it is so important that we use that power effectively. Like they say, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. This is a responsibility to yourself. This is a responsibility to your dreams, to your hopes, to your aspirations. This notion of supreme love, partnership, something that is harmonious, that is offering a cup of love to an energy, to an entity, to an environment. Again, this can be passionate, this could be platonic, this could be professional. It could be a bit of everything, because ideally, you know, when they say don't mix business and pleasure, it's like, who do you mix it with if you're not going to be able to partner with your partner in every sense of the word, in every way that you can? So you want to think about, again, how it is that you want to manifest with the people or the person, the person. This is soulmate energy. This is soulmate card right here, right? It's twin flame type vibe. So if you want to bring in that energy and give to that energy, you don't want to overthink anything. You don't want to create a blockage. You don't want to put any I ams that are actually going to prevent you from achieving exactly this. And it's a beautiful, again, first card to give us an idea of that ultimate. Like, why wouldn't we want that? And one of the decks that I have out is a lover's deck, and Spirit said, put this to the side. I think you want to use the lover's deck, even though it's not a love reading per se, but it is a love reading because this moon is all about that. And we start off and get the Two of Cups, like so on point. So try not to sabotage yourself. And, we're in a position right now where this Libra moon is really giving us the opportunity to express things to people that we may have been a little bit skittish to express in terms of these potentials, harmonious, I'm in love with you, I want to be with you, you are everything to me, whatever it is that we're scared of rejection or whatever. It's not the time to hesitate. It is a time similar to the energy that we had with our previous moon, being a fool. We had this new moon on April Fool's Day, April 1st, and we got like the energy of the Fool card. And I was aligning and sharing what it means to just jump off that cliff, to like literally just be a fool for love, be a fool for your dream. And this energy, again, so perfectly culminating for us to get this Fool card right now. But again, in reverse, which means that we are potentially blocking ourselves from this kind of potential partnership and love and passion and devotion, because we're scared of expressing it. We're scared of potentially the person not feeling the same way. I always say rejection is protection, so you can't go wrong. And beyond that, if this is what you want, then it doesn't matter who it's with. You want to just find that, and you want it to be the right person. So if you have someone in mind, but they don't have you in mind, you want to know that as soon as possible so that you can put your energy out to actually bring in who it's supposed to be. So don't hesitate, because the longer you take to actually express what it is that you want from this person, or hope from this person, the longer it's going to take for you to actually see that truth and to know if they're aligned with you. So this is an energy, again, just go for it. We've got the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is telling us to walk away from what no longer serves. Full moon energy is about releasing. It's about just completely saying to yourself, you know what, that doesn't work for me anymore. Especially if we're talking about matters of the heart, we're talking about relationships. We know what we're looking for. So if we have this idea of this Two of Cups energy, and that is like everything, true love, that is, again, twin flame, that is soulmate kind of energy, then we know what's not. We may not know who it is, but we know who it's not. So just make sure that you are choosing to walk away from who is not, or put them in the right place. Again, this energy is about balance, it's about boundaries, it's about breathing. Breathe through this energy as you are understanding what it is that you need to get back into balance and maintaining those boundaries. You don't have to walk away completely, depending on the type of dynamic or the investment or the history or whatever it may be, but you get to put them in their proper place. And it's really important for us to start doing that beyond the self-love, which has to be the root of it all. You can't get here if you stay stuck in something that doesn't serve. You need to literally turn your back to what is no longer for you so that you can find yourself in the proximity, walking towards the energy, raising your vibration so that you can get in alignment with who it is that is waiting for you to walk towards them. And you can only walk towards them when you walk away from something that is not for you anymore. We've got the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is all about completely achieving our dreams, our getting recognition even. Like it's laurels, it's accolades, it's celebration. This is star alignment. This is literally finally being recognized for what it is that you do, what it is that you are. When you say that I am energy, this is about creativity. So again, we've got our cups energy right here that is so perfectly aligned with, again, this Libra moon that is very, very love oriented, ruled by Venus. We've got our Fool card, first card in our major arcana. So just the embarking on this new beginning, trying to find this is ideal for new beginning. You can only get to something new when you walk away from something that doesn't serve, which is, again, full moon energy is all about the releasing of something. When we burn our bay leaves tonight, we're literally writing on our bay leaves the things that we no longer want in our vicinity, and we bun it. So this is exactly what we need to do to find this and to become this. This is what is inevitable for you in regards to your hopes, in regards to your dreams, in regards to what it is that you create as a master of your world, as the supreme creator in action. What is it that you're manifesting? What is it that you're creating that nobody else can? That literally that thing that you do only exists now because you did it. If you didn't do it, it would not exist. What's next? What is that thing? What are those things? And again, the more you release what no longer serves or what is wasting your time, the more time that you're going to have to actually perfect and create and share and put that out there and then be recognized. This energy, when I say be recognized, this is not about ego and about, validation or anything like that. It's about what you are and what you do, and the fact that you should, for one, be compensated for that in more ways than one. Again, Libra, ruled by Venus, that's not just about the love, that's about some money too. That's about our finances too. That's about our creativity. That's about you have a right to get something in return for what it is that you're creating that nobody else can create, and that there is value for. There's a lot of value for, and this is what this card is representing, that you are going to be recognized for the value and for what it is that you are putting out into the universe and sharing with the universe. So beautiful energy in regards to that. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to move these up a little bit so you can see them a little bit better. And then we've got our Ace of Pentacles, and it is in reverse. So I will just show you the Ace of Pentacles, which is about new beginnings for our finances, for our health, alignment in regards to new opportunities. Again, we were planting seeds for new moon, and now full moon is about culmination energy. With the reverse, I want us to pay very, very close attention to how we are blocking ourselves from this inevitability. And it is aligning still with the Fool card. There is something holding us back from just taking that leap, from accepting the opportunities that are seemingly presented to us from the divine. All of the aces have this hand coming out of the ethers, coming straight from the creator self, from our ancestors, from our higher selves, from our I am energy that is aligned with the creator, as we are co-creators of this universe. So this energy is telling me that we don't really believe when we say I am, and we literally put all of the dreams that we could ever possibly want at the end of that, that we don't really believe that we could just do it. Like it could just happen, like it could just show up, manifest magically, like poof, literally, like it's being shown right here. But apparently, yes, we do have it that easy, and we just make it hard. We make it hard by overthinking sometimes. Instead of just contemplating, we're overthinking it. We're questioning ourselves, we're doubting ourselves, we're holding ourselves back from supreme partnerships of multiple kinds, incredible opportunities, because of a question of, in some ways, maybe we feel like it's blasphemous to really be able to say, like, we get to just decide, I am love, I am abundant, I am ... whatever it is, literally, whatever it is that we decide. There's a blockage in regards to that. And as a result, then it's a blockage to this doorway, right? If you look in the background here of this Ace of Pentacles, there's this threshold that we've got like such lush growth that we can walk through. The path is clear. And you've got these mountains in the background that's literally telling you, like, you can scale this mountain and have and be whatever it is that you want. You could fly. You don't even have to climb up that mountain. Sometimes we assume that it's about climbing up a mountain and that it has to be arduous and has to be so difficult that it's daunting, and in those ways it makes us kind of give up. But what if we could just fly up the mountain? What if it is that easy because we say so? But is it, right? If we're questioning it, if we're like, really? How could it be that easy? That's the energy that makes this Ace of Pentacles show up in reverse. So, I'm thinking about that because, the queens and I and for those queens that are watching, we're on our I am, right? We're on the I am discourses. We did our all about love. We, are aligning with this straight up miracle manifesting magic. And we're listening to this stuff and we're like, really? Like, seriously? So I could just, and then I could, because I just have to say so? Yeah. But there's been such a deep conditioning on our minds, and this is again why this is so perfectly aligned with Libra energy being an air sign, because that is the mind. It's the things that we're stuck on because we've been brain polluted, and now we literally do need to wash our brains. We really do now need to brainwash ourselves with this I am energy, with this manifesting energy, with this magical miracle energy, because that is truly how God made us. We know the theories, we know it, but it's gotta be in the practice that flips this right side up so that we can achieve all of it, like all of it. This is like, to see this energy, you've got the Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. These are like some of the most like beneficial of the suits to get in regards to, again, also beautiful balance of like love, money, health, creativity in your business and what it is that you're creating, like as a manifester. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. So we just gotta get this right side up and make it happen. And a lot of it's gonna be about the walking away. That's the blockage too. Beyond the Fool and us, kind of self-sabotaging, part of the reason that we even do that is because we're still stuck in a low vibrational energy or dynamic or relationship, whether it's at work, whether it's a, particular personal relationship, family, something. Something is making us question ourselves. Something is making us, stay upset, stay down, so that we're not able to truly, first of all, believe that poof, there it is, that easy. We're also just not in alignment for it to actually be able to magically come through the way that it is meant to magically come through. That yes, it is magic. Yes, it is time to believe in magic. And if that's even a blockage in terms of the terms, then figure out your own terms. But we have to understand that it doesn't always have to be hard. It doesn't always have to take forever. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Like, if we truly feel it and think it and speak about it and be about it, then yeah, poof, just like that is how it will show up for us. And then we've got our Six of Cups, more cups energy. This is about nostalgia. This is about reunion. This is about energies coming back, right? So this is an interesting kind of twist in a sense here, because we've got our Two of Cups thinking about what it is that we want in that divine partnership, how we want to make sure that we are not blocking ourselves off from taking that leap of faith, making sure we walk away from what no longer serves so that we can actually get the recognition and the accolades that we deserve for what it is that we are creating, what it is that we are, what it is that we do, so that we can also make sure we're not blocking ourselves from the magical opportunities that Spirit, that the Creator has in store for us, that we ourselves as the co-creators have for ourselves. And then we've got this returning energy of love, apologies even. There's like a full circle energy that comes around here, that even as I was expressing that it's time to be honest about our feelings, that if there's somebody that we see in this way, that we should just take that leap of faith and say it, because we never know if maybe they're feeling the same way, or at least then we know that they don't, so we can focus our energies somewhere else. whether it's back to ourselves or somebody else or work or whatever it is. At least we're not going to be stuck in something that it's like, I don't want to wait in vain for your love. You want to get through that. You want to know. So don't be scared. Say what it is. And then with this Six of Cups coming in, is that kind of expression. It's showing that admission. It's showing the people that are gonna come through and maybe tell you, you know what, this is how I feel about you. You know, I didn't tell you, I was scared or whatever it was, but something's telling me that I need to tell you now. This is a number 6. We are in a 6-year. This is a 6-year. 2022 is a year of mastery. It's mastery of all of it, of life. This I am energy. Finally getting it. It's like, in a way, it could have only happened now. So that's okay. Timing is divine and it's meant to be what it is. It's already written. We just get to write some, right? Which is amazing. So be aware that there will be some energies that may come through that may give you some type of shocker, you know, that you may not be expecting. You know, as much as this is about you making sure that you tell the people how you feel, you may be hearing as well things from people and how they feel. This could be childhood sweetheart type stuff that comes back and tells you that that they can't get you out of their head. Or this could be a new energy that comes through as well that just says there's something about you. There's just something about you. And there's an offering, a very, very genuine offering of love here that you want to be open to. And the easiest and best way to be open to it is to make sure that you are walking away from what no longer serves, what no longer works. This could be blocking this potential energy to come through. It might not happen as quickly as it can because we're still kind of stuck in this place. But I do see this with the upright, that this is what we're choosing to do, that we actually are finally walking away from what no longer serves. We've got our moon right there giving us that alignment. So if there's any time to really hone in to this release energy that the full moon supports us for, it's right now. Do your scripting, do your bay leaf burning, burn the scripts that know of, again, the things that you want to release, fears and doubts and scarcity mindset and, you know, feeling like maybe you're supposed to be alone for the rest of your life. All of these thoughts, you know, erase that, eliminate it. Walk away from it and make sure that, again, whatever is not working, that you are physically walking away from. This is also a declutter vibe, even in terms of your space, your home. Get rid of what you don't need and make space for some new, beautiful, nostalgic energy. This is about memories. People are going to come back and tell you things that they remember about you that you'll be surprised that they remember, or the reason that they come back is because they can't stop thinking about you, and they're going to tell you. And if there are blockages in regards to who you need to tell something for, walk away from that blockage as well. And just be honest and just be open. And then guess what? We do all that, and I love the to-do list that we get in these readings from Spirit so clearly, and I give thanks for the channeling, because we do all that and we follow those instructions, and then bam, bam, the world. You are master of your world. The world is yours. 2 wands. Do you see that this world, this regal energy, it's got 2 wands, not just one. Because, like, you manifesting with the right and the left right now. You follow this, you release what needs to be released. You meditate and you contemplate. Don't get stuck in your head. Don't hold back. Take your leaps of faith. Give your offerings of love. Give your cups of love. Express. Open your heart and share it right now. Your money's coming through. Your recognition is coming through. You are building. You are manifesting. You are creating. You are walking away from what no longer serves. And you're getting full circle in an energy of even relationships that maybe you felt the void and wish that they were back in your lives, that you have the opportunity for all of that to come back. You could literally call all of it back in. Whatever it is that you feel a void for, you can call it all back in. Whatever you think is lost is not lost. And the universe has such incredible new opportunities for you. And all you need to do is focus on the up. You know, get those roses in your house, smell those roses, get those vibrations all the way up, because that is all going to lead you to the world in your hands and changing the world. We've been talking about this new earth, it is here. And this is all part of this energy. And this is Spirit telling us very, very clearly, you are doing the ding dang thing. And you are literally manifesting a new world for yourself and everyone in alignment with that goodness, with that love, with that karma, with that justice, with that goodness, with that reciprocity, with that nostalgia, with the memories, with this love, with partnership, with taking those leaps of faith, with meditation and contemplation, walking away from what doesn't serve, recognizing, and I would be remiss to not say that beyond our own recognition, you want to recognize the people in your tribe. You want to make sure that you are celebrating them as well, that you are letting them know that you see the way that they are contributing to the world. Give them their accolades. Give them their respect. Let them know that you see them, that you are proud of them. What it is that they do that is so unique. Praise them, raise them. And it all comes back beyond the fact that they are going to appreciate that, and that energy is automatically going to come back to you again. This is about justice and karma and scales of balance and justice and all of these things. What you put out, you will get back. That is the order that is going up to the world, to the universe. So give what you want to receive, and don't give it just because you want to receive it. Give it genuinely, with no, expectation. Give it with humility. But you know that you're going to get that back. You reap what you sow. So give it up to somebody, raise them up, praise them up. And it will absolutely come back to you. And the world, it's yours, it's yours. Ashe, give thanks. Give thanks, Spirit, give thanks. Ah. Beautiful. Where are we going next? Where are we going? I'm going to go to these love cards because we talked about them. So let's see what message we have with these lovers cards. This could be a message that you need to hear for yourself. It could be a message from your lover, your soulmate, your twin flame, if you're in union with them or not. It could be a message to your soul, higher self, self-love message. You'll see what resonates, but I definitely felt the energy to use these cards. They're heart-shaped, so pretty. And look at them, aren't they beautiful? They are. So let's see, and even what your heart wants to tell you, right? That's what Spirit just spoke. Like, this could just be a message of what your heart wants you to know. My goodness, and we've got several. So we're going to read the several, okay? Look at this, beautiful. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Deep transformation. Awesome. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. This is all about this balance energy. This is all about the true love and the twin flame and this, like, look at it, look at it. You know what I'm saying? This is mirror work. This is energy that is like reflecting off of each other. So yes, make sure, again, that's also part of this energy as I was literally just talking about. Give what you want to receive. See that likeness. See that, yo, you doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, give people their accolades. See the projection, right? Focusing on the positive in that sense, the qualities that you admire in another person. Express what those things are. And then we got deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. You know the answer. You are the I am. You get to decide. So decide, right? This is all this walking away energy. You already know what you're supposed to be walking away from. You already know how you're staying stuck in your head and blocking yourself. You already know how you are like kind of not really believing that you really do have that kind of power just because that's not what you were raised to believe. You get to change your mind and you get to focus on the answer that you know is the right one. Awesome. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Hello? Hello? Are you seeing this? Okay. Call it in if this is what you want and walk away from what you know it's not. Okay? Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. What did I say? Exactly. And you too, if you got somebody that you feeling and you're not saying it, now is the time to say it. Whoever, this again, right? What I was just saying. This is what's up right now. Some new energy or old energy, memory energy, nostalgia energy is going to come back and be like, listen, so I was thinking, I'm kind of feeling you, and I think you should know. It's not going to be a secret much longer with this moon. So prepare yourself for those returning energies or developing energies, you know, expressive energies, and be sure to take the leap of faith for yourself as well if you are the one that is the secret admirer. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Now, you know, you use decks and you read what the cards say, right? But I believe that we are getting this card to challenge it. Acceptance is the key, absolutely. But when we hear now that we are really aligning with this I am energy, that there is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control, everything is within our control. Yeah, I said it. And that's why Spirit wanted me to get this card. And that's why the stack came out. Because usually I would take one or two. This stack came out, and this happens to be one of 6, right? Look at all the 6s that we have here. We've got the 6 of Wands. We've got the 6 of Cups. We got 6 cards right here on a 6 year, 2022. And on the 6th card, I've got to challenge it. Spirit is telling me, yeah, nah. That's an old theory. This idea that that things are beyond our control. I believe in the serenity prayer. We think about those things, but it is along those same lines, right? At the end of the day, if you decide that you can change your circumstances, then you can change your circumstances. If you decide that you can't, then you can't. So it really is about what you choose to accept. If the acceptance is about not being able to control, that's a choice. But if your acceptance is that there is nothing beyond your power to control, to decide, to command, then that's what it's going to be. So, give thanks, Spirit, for getting a card that we get to say, you know what? Nah, I don't buy that anymore. I can control it all. Ashe. Dare I say, ashe. All right, let's see some affirmations. This is a new deck, actually, that I've just received. And Spirit said, see what I haven't even gone through all of these cards. I haven't done any readings with this yet, but I want to bring it in because I think there might be some affirmations that Spirit wants us to hear, especially because we are definitely tapping in to the love vibes with this moon, with this reading here. And this is a soulmate deck that gives us, some messages. So let's see what our messages are from the soulmate deck. And this is how we are going to conclude the energy. I usually do charms, but I did forget the charms in my office. So we're going to just conclude, and I promise you charms on the next reading. You are moving onto a steady and reliable path. Now, this is why when I said with this card, right, even though it's in reverse, I mentioned the path. that the path is clear, right? To get to the mountain, we could fly up the mountain. We don't got to climb up the mountain. If we want to just fly, we could decide to do that. We need to flip it so that we could believe that stuff. Here's what you need to hear to believe that. You are. I am. That's how you change that. That's how you translate that. I'm saying, this card is saying you are. But when you say it, you say, I am. I am moving onto a steady and reliable path. Say it with me now. I am moving onto a steady and reliable path. The Ace of Pentacles is literally a steady, reliable path. The pathway is there. This is all about earth energy, the physical, the tangible, our health, our wealth. It is happening. It is yours. Believe it, receive it. Ashe. Give thanks. Beautiful. Beautiful. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. What are we just talking about? You see, and again, I told you I never used these cards before, but it's exactly everything that we're talking about right here. And this acceptance, like we were just talking about, of not being able to control and realizing, no, yeah, we can. If we decide to change our minds, if we decide to change, I was just talking about this energy of commanding, of authority, of saying like, no, this is what it's going to be now because this is what I want. It's not by chance. It is by change. It is the I am essence. We're not just walking around like willy-nilly on a whim. Just, we have the power to literally tune in and tap in the way that we want to and manifest accordingly. So that better, that is absolutely expressed here for us, with all of the warnings and the to-do lists and the things that we need to do to ensure it, that's the change that's required. These are the things that need to be, we see what needs to be changed. We see what it is that we're still working on to make sure that we can manifest accordingly to get that better life. So let's make that happen. Let's make that decision and accept that we can change our lives anytime we want. And then finally, you are spiritually connected to those you love. So this brings in this soulmate energy, as I was talking about here with the Two of Cups, the returning energy. This is so indicative of this return, this nostalgia, this memory, this secret admirer, right? This message that's about to come through is because of the connection that's still there. And because of how strong it is, because of how pure it is, even if there was conflict, even if there's been separation, even if things ended really, really badly, there is such amazing opportunity with this moon, with the support of this very loving, diplomatic, relationship-oriented, Venus-oriented vibe of a moon, pink moon, rose quartz moon. I mean, that's the love. That's all about the love. This reading is all about love. And somebody coming through to tell you all about their love. They're not going to be scared anymore. They're coming through. You shouldn't be scared anymore. You should come through because you are spiritually connected to this person. They are spiritually connected to you. And it is about love. You are disconnected to those that you love. And it is so important for you to hear that and for you to say that to those that you love. I'm really happy I used this deck. That's great. That's beautiful. I think I'll wrap it up, and I hope you felt this. I feel so warm. I feel like I'm excited. I'm like, ooh, who's gonna hear what and who's gonna say what, you know? Because I mean, I downloaded a lot of stuff that I'm gonna share tonight when I go live at 8, and this came through. So the fact that it's coming through in the cards and it's like already in my channeled notes is really exciting. So you should join me at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to go in a little bit deeper on what already came through that was absolutely confirmed here in this reading. Give thanks, Spirit, come through. And yeah, let's make it happen. It's all about love. Everything, 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 everything. That is what we create from. That is where we lead from. It's where we breathe from. It's everything comes from love, and reminding ourselves about love. And when you love someone, they should know. They should know. And don't be scared. And at the very least, even if you don't get the whole everything that it is that you hope to get, you're going to get something, because they're going to appreciate that you came back, especially if you came back to say, yo, I'm sorry, one, if that's what it needs to be. Forgive me when you can, but I love you. I just needed you to know that I love you. I still love you. I love you. I still love you. Yo, it's beautiful. That's beautiful. So the world is yours. The world is ours. We get to decide. We get to transform. We get to change. It is all up to us. So say those I ams. Remind yourself that you are moving onto a steady and reliable path. Say it one more time before we end. I am moving onto a steady and reliable path. Ashe? Let's get moving. Let's get moving. The world awaits. The new earth awaits. Give thanks, beautiful people. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sabrina Sahara shares. I will be going live and going in a little bit deeper and doing some speed reads. And we'll have some tea. We're going to do cinnamon tea this time. Cinnamon is very much aligning with this balance energy, with this Libra energy, and bringing in a little bit of this spicy love. So it's like so perfectly aligned. I love how it all comes together, even when I don't know how it's coming together. So that's how you know the channeling is real. And the ancestors are so, so, so present and working through us. So give thanks. Until the next time, lest we forget. Time to get back to natural. Peace.